Gamepoke.
What do video games say about you as a person? To be honest, I've always found it quite interesting how much you can find out about a person just from hearing what type of video games they're into. For instance, if someone likes to play sporty games like FIFA a lot, then the chances are they're big football fans and sporty and wear Adidas. If they're the kind of people that like RPGs, then they probably watch too much anime. And if they're the kind of person that play a lot of driving games and games where you kill a lot of people, well, then you're probably Kev. But it goes a little bit deeper than that. You can find out a lot about people from what they hate about video games and love and are actually skilled at. So I've made this little test, and I know it sounds weird, but I think it's gonna work. So we're going to test it on me. All I have to do is answer these 4 questions, and I'll try to answer them as honestly as possible. First question: hated genres. What type of gaming genres do I hate the most? Well, to be honest with you, it's online multiplayer games. I fucking hate them. So what does this tell us? Well, it could be said that it shows a lack of social skills and a need for solitude. Question number 2. What games do I love the most? Well, now that I think about it, it's RPGs. Which, if you analyse that, it could be said that it shows a love of fantasy and stories. Indicates I'm a bit of a daydreamer. Question number 3. What video games am I most skilled at? Well, not to blow my own trumpet, but I am shit hot at platformers. Old school ones mostly, but I am pretty good at just about any platformer I put the effort into. So what does this say? Well, it could be said that it shows signs of good reflexes and a need for personal challenge. And finally, question 4. What games do I suck at? Well, I suck at sports games. Which obviously shows I don't get out enough and I'm unhealthy. Also another sign that there's a severe lack of social skills. So if we take all of these answers and cram them together, the end result says: I'm a daydreaming hermit who hates people and challenges myself with personal goals only important to me. That's kind of true, really. It's not very in-depth about me. It couldn't exactly tell you my fucking age or what I do for a living. But it does sum me up a little bit. Now, to make sure that this test isn't just complete bullshit because I'm asking myself it and I invented the fucking thing, I went ahead and asked the same questions to my wife. First question again. What games does she hate the most? She said RPG. She can't stand games like that. And this says she's got a bit of an impatience and very little interest in stories. Question number 2. What games does she love the most? Well, she said rhythm games. This shows she has a love of good music and likes happy and upbeat surroundings. Question number 3. What games is she skilled at the most? Well, she seems to think she's most skilled at first-person shooters. So this shows a sign of being a team player and a love of fast action. Finally, question number 4. What games does she suck at the most? Funnily enough, it's the complete opposite of me. She sucks at platformers. This shows a short temper for difficult challenges and a hate of things that are sometimes slow in pace. So what's the result saying about her? It says she's impatient, music-loving, team player who gets bored with things that take too long to get going, e.g. horror films, games that take too long to get to the action, and she may not be a big book reader. And you know what? That's kind of right. That does sum her up pretty fucking well. So anyway, this is just some of the weird little things I've been thinking about for a while about what gaming genres say about people. So, you know what? Do the test yourself. Ask yourself, question 1, what games do you hate the most? Question 2, what games do you love the most? Question 3, what games are you most skilled at? And question 4, what games do you absolutely suck at? When you get your answers, just look into the answers. Look in depth a bit. Try and figure out what each individual answer says about you, then mush it all together at the end. Tell me what you think. Tell me what this little test says about you. Is it good? Is it well thought out? Is it horseshit and I'm rambling? Doesn't really matter. Just tell me what you fucking think. That's it for the first true little video of Gamepoke. Write down in the comments what you think. Let me know. Is this something you'd like to know more about? There'll be more topics in the future. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.